Hi guys, how are y'all? Today I'm going to be doing my very first makeup tutorial. Hopefully it's not a total train wreck. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time and I just never have. Yeah, I don't have any excuses. But today I'm going to do kind of an everyday 50s inspired look. It's something I go to when I have no idea what to do. I don't have time to think about it. I'm just going to put some makeup on and go out for lunch with friends or out to dinner or out to the club for the night. It's a look that's a very neutral eye that you can kind of pair it with any lip. So you can dress it up with a red lip or kind of go low key with a nude. But yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so first I'm going to take my Urban Decay De-Slick. Can you see that? Yeah, just the De-Slick setting spray, and I'm going to spray it all over my face. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's get my hair out of the way. Okay, just so that's out of there. Ignore the roots. They're there, but we don't need to talk about them. Okay. Now, just so y'all know, prior to starting this, probably about 15 minutes ago, I put on my Ives Timeless Skin Moisturizer. It's the best thing ever. Dr. Oz recommended it, and for good reason. It's amazing. But now I'm going to put on, I didn't even show y'all, the Rosebud Salve. It's just something that really gets in deep and moisturizes my lips because I'm one of those people that has never-ending dry lips. I just like to start out like this because I have dry lips and oily skin. Go figure. But that's how I start out almost any makeup look. Gotta let that dry. And then the first thing we're going to use is this Pores No More Anti-Aging Mattifying Lotion by Dr. Brandt. Can you see it? I got it in my Ipsy Glam bag for this month, and I'm really liking it. I'm probably going to have to figure out how to buy it and get like a tub because, like I said, I have oily skin, and this stuff seems to be working. This is so awkward doing your makeup in... I'm like filming on my computer. Yeah, that was one of my excuses for the longest time. I didn't want to have like a crappy camera. I was like, I want to do it right. I'm just going to massage that in. So it's like I'm going to, go out and buy a good camera. But I've been putting it off for so long, I just am like, all right, I just have to do it. Like, with what I have, I mean, I have a Mac, so it's not that bad, I hope. While we're letting that dry, alright, what I'm going to start with is my Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I'm not 100% sure on this yet, not going to lie, I'm still trying it out. But I am using the color 130 Buff Beige. So I'm going to start out with that. Of course, I'm on the back of my hand. Now I'm going to use my trusty damp beauty blender. This is amazing. Oh, okay. No, I can't. I might have to look at my mirror for this part because I can't even tell. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at my mirror for this part. Okay. Now this product I just recently fell in love with again. I bought it a couple years ago and kind of forgot about it. But I will say you kind of have to like mix it up before you use it. Because if it sits for a while it gets very watery. But it's the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Heavy Duty Concealer. And when they say heavy duty, they're not joking. Like, it's heavy duty. But it works so beautifully and it covers, and I'm using the color Light. But like I said, you gotta mix it up. And then I get like a dot. That's it. Like just the tiniest dot ever. I'll show you. Can you see? Like that. You see how little that is? That's all I need. Go back in with the Beauty Blender. Nearly that's that. I am gonna use, where did it go? I set like everything out hoping I would know where everything is. Never happens. Okay, so I'm using the E.L.F. HD, can you read that? That's so blurry. Under eye setting powder. Now basically everywhere I just put that concealer, I'm gonna go in, because that concealer will crease if you don't set it. If you don't, did you hear that? Am I British all of a sudden? Okay. I am trying to get this, I feel like I'm moving y'all around a lot. I'm sorry. I'm nervous for this first video, and I'm sitting in my kitchen talking to myself. But I feel like I'm on stage in front of a live crowd. Isn't that weird? Okay. Lotion. Now, this is just how I start out my makeup. Some people may want to start out with their eyes. It's up to you. I just like to put on my base and then go from there. I am going to now powder my face. Going to use... Oh, okay. That's dirty. Just a second. Okay, there we go. I'm going to use the Kat Von D in Light 48. Can you see that? Okay. All I have to say is I really do love this powder. I love it. It's like the first high-end powder I've ever bought. Usually I just use drugstore. Okay, there we go. But it's not light. Like, come on. It looks light in the pan, but then when you put it on your face, you're like, what the hell happened? I think it oxidizes weird or something. I don't know. I also, if you don't want to spend the money on the Kat Von D, another one I would recommend, I'm almost out, so you can see I love this, but the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder is like thebomb.com. Does anybody say that anymore? Well, I just did, so I hope so. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to my brows. My brows have been a struggle since I just went blonde, so it's finding the right products and everything. It's been a real struggle. Let me get in close to you. Exfoliant, and I brush my eyebrow hairs the way I want them. Maybe I should just go through this really fast and not explain, and I'll do an eyebrow routine in another video. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my setting spray. I'm obsessed with setting sprays. Some people may not use them this much, some people may not use them at all, but I'm obsessed. Because I like to do my makeup and then not touch it, like ever. That I have like all my base done, eyebrows, all that. I'm gonna set it again with this. Kind of let that dry. And then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I think this is the original. Yeah, the original. I've used it for years. It's what works for me. I have very creasy, very oily eyelids. So that's what I'm going to use. Now we're going to use my Naked Basics palette. This is the original Basics, not the Naked 2. Basics. Yeah. They're so confusing with their names. But it's the one that has like the actual dark, dark black and the two browns and then the I say 2 skin tone shades because it's a yellow shade and a pink shade and then a highlight. But we are actually going to go in with Foxy and Walk of Shame on, this is a Sonia Kashuk brush. I got it in a kit. It's just like a flat shader brush. But I'm going to mix those two and put it all over my eyelid up to the crease. Really get in that inner corner. Can you see that? I wish I could like zoom closer. I don't know how to work this thing. Is there a zoom on Mac's photo booth? Am I like retarded? I probably am retarded. Okay, now I'm gonna take just Foxy, the like yellow shade, and put that on my brow bone. In this, I'm just, again, creating that really smooth base, and this is going to help all of our other colors blend out really, really easy. This is Real Techniques. Hold on. Gotta clean it. I swear I'm not dirty. But this is a Real Techniques domed shadow brush. And I'm going to take Naked 2, the lighter brown. I'm going to pop that into my crease. I'm going to do it kind of in the upper crease, like halfway on our brow bone. Because the look that I'm doing is almost a cut crease look, but like diffused. Not super, super strong. Just going to work that in there and take your time. And I'm doing windshield wiper motions from corner to corner. Literally going all the way through the crease. You want to concentrate the color on the outside and then kind of bring it in. Just go back and forth. Really smoke it out. And then I'm going to go back in and dip it. And go underneath. I do that so it like brings some definition to the lower lash line. And I don't look half dead. Okay. Now this part is where it can get a little difficult. It shouldn't be too difficult. I feel like this is an easy tutorial. But I'm actually going to use, yeah, I'll use it. I have this angled, it's an eyeliner brush, but I use it for eyeshadow from, I don't know how to say that, Maya Cosmetics. I got it at the State Fair years ago. But I'm going to dip into Faint, the darker brown. Going to load that up on there. And this part, you need to take your time. I'm actually going to look in this mirror because it's going to be easier. I hope y'all will be able to see what I'm doing. But I'm, like, carving out right in here, like right under that brown we just put in, and above the lid color that we put on, like in between. Hopefully you'll see what I'm saying. And sometimes it helps if like I have the mirror further down and I'm kind of like looking down, because then I can see exactly where I need to put it. And all this is doing is making you have like a really, really defined crease. That kind of, I guess this is like the Lana Del Rey 50s inspired. If you have hooded eyes, this is really going to help. With the light color on the lid and then the really defined crease, it's really going to help, you know, make your eyes look more open and not so hooded. Now, I'm not going all the way in. You see I'm kind of stopping right here. You can go all the way in if you have hooded eyes, but I don't have such hooded eyes, so I'm trying to leave mine open. When you go all the way in, when you have hooded eyes, it really creates a lid space, and makes your eyes look more like they stand up, not so hooded over. But I'm just going to go in and stop right there before the tear duct. Make sure it's even on both eyes. Okay, now we're going to go back to that domed shadow brush we used with the first brown color and kind of buff this in. You're not really buffing it down. You want to keep the lid clean, but buff it up into the first brown. Just so it's not like super cut crease and not any harsh edges. Okay, now I'm going to take that first shader brush, the Sonia Kashuk one, and go into Walk of Shame, the pinky shade, and place it all over my lid again, just to really set that color in there. And I'm just going to flip it over and use the other side in Venus, the like highlight shade. Get in that inner corner. Bring it onto like the first half of the lash line to meet up that brown that we put down there already. See that? Y'all see it? Okay. Now this is where, if I'm just like going to the grocery store, I'll just pop up on some mascara and be done. But since I'm doing the like 50s inspired kind of side of it, I'm going to take my eyeliner. Now, you use whatever eyeliner works for you, whether it's gel, liquid. I'm using a felt tip because I suck at eyeliner. I didn't get that gene. I don't know who can just be like, wings, but I can't. So I'm going to use this N.Y.C. high definition liquid eyeliner, and it has like a little felt tip pin, obviously in the color black. I'm going to scooch y'all in really close for this because I'm a little retarded when it comes to eyeliner. Okay. I start like about halfway through, just kind of laying the pin under my lash line. Oh, that feels, I poked my eyelashes. And dragging it out towards the end. This part, I would suggest you just go slow and take your time. Like, you're not going to get it in one fell swoop unless you're just like thebomb.com, but that's not me. So, okay, this is the part that always scares me. I'll get like the outside and I'll be like, whew, that looks so good. And then the part going inside, I like get it in the inner corner and, okay, we're going to do this together. Are you ready? I'm really just like laying the pen down and letting it do the work. Okay. Let me check in the mirror. Yeah. Okay, now for the outside, what you're going to want to do is follow up from your bottom lash line towards your eyebrow. That's like the line you're following. I'm just going to do like a little baby wing because I'm not going anywhere today. Following that line, and then I flip the pin over and connect it back. This is like the method I had to teach myself because I watched YouTube tutorial after YouTube tutorial, and these girls make it look so dang easy. Like Jaclyn Hill, Nicole Guerrero. I hope I said her name right, but like, no, I can't do it. What kind of magic are you doing? Like, what is this sorcery? Okay, now I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm gonna do it in the mirror, and I'll probably cut this part out just so, because that took way too long. But I'll be right back. They're never even. No matter what I do, they're never ever even. Okay. But now I'm going to curl my lashes. Okay, now the mascara I'm going to use, it's just any mascara because I'm going to put on falsies. Just whatever mascara you want. I'm just using this because it's right here. Before we get into the false eyelashes, I'm just going to finish up my face. I am using this blush. This I also got in my Ipsy glam bag. I guess it's Model Company Cosmetics. Never heard of them. But I got sent this, and I like it over my MAC blush, like a whole lot more. And they're really similar color. This one's Peach Bellini. The MAC one I used was like Peachy Keen or something, I think. I don't know. Now this is just a random Sephora powder brush I got in a little travel kit. I don't know. Use a brush to put it on. Oh. I don't have bronzer on. I just realized that. Noob. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna go in with N.Y.C. in Sunny. You know. And then I'm using this. I got this brush in my Ipsy bag. Can you tell I love Ipsy? But it's a Luxie 504 large angled brush. Just fluffy. Okay. Dip it in. And I start at the top of my ear and go towards my mouth, but I probably stop like right before my eyebrow, I guess. Highest point of my cheek. And I don't like a really strong contour. I'm just kind of bronzing up my face. I don't know. I have high enough cheekbones already. If you like a strong contour, this is still a good powder for it. But I would use a smaller, not so fluffy brush that you could really get in there and get precise. Gonna do my jawline. This hair. Bring it down the neck. And then I kind of squeeze the brush so that it's not so fat, and I go down the sides of my nose. I like my nose. I'm not really doing this to change the shape or anything, but I just don't like when you have like color around the outside of your face and then your nose is stark white. So I'm just doing this to bring color throughout my face. I'm going to pinch it again. Then I go under my lip just a little bit to kind of create, you see how it created a shadow and my bottom lip looks palletier? Does it work? I want bigger lips so bad. Okay, now we're going to go in with that Peach Bellini blush. And you only need a little bit. Like, this is pigmented. I'm going to start. I smile. And at first, I like pounce it in, tap it in to my cheeks. And I'm kind of following my apples and right above that bronzer that I just put on. And then I kind of start to blend it. I just want to make sure the color gets in there first before I start like blending it into the bronzer, and sometimes I'll bring a little bit up onto my, like when there's hardly any product left, I'll kind of bring it up the sides of my face. Okay, now personally, because this is a shimmery blush, I would just stop right there. But I don't want to leave any of you highlighter addicts out, so I'm going to go in with vanilla pigment from MAC. Pour it a little bit into the cap. And this is, honestly, I have no idea what this brush is from. It's just a little fluffy brush. I don't know. I'm going to dip it in there. Just This stuff is pretty strong, so you don't need a whole lot. Okay. Now I am gonna take this Sonia Kashuk. It was in that same little kit, and it's a dual fiber stippling brush. I'm just gonna blend everything in. Okay, now for falsies and then lipstick, and we should be good. If I knew where my eyelashes were. Here's this. Here's the glue. They're like underneath. Hold on. Okay. I am using the Ardell Wispies. They're my go-to lash. I have clearly used these quite a few times. You can do that, by the way. Reuse your eyelashes till they just can't more. And I'm using Lash Grip waterproof adhesive. Just gonna put a little tiny. What I like to do is kind of like make a bubble first. Come out. Okay, there. And then I'll kind of squeeze it just a little. That way, just in case like the glue, like the very first time you're squeezing it, if it like globs out, it's not all over your eyelash. Just gonna very, very thin line. And let that dry. And these are tweezers that are the best at applying false eyelashes because they have that like angled tip. You can really get in there. And they have the flat back that you can like press them into there. But yeah. These are E.L.F. Who'd have thought? Okay. I struggle with this too, but we gonna do it. We gonna be alright. Ooh, I'm a little nervous. Okay. I just kind of set the middle on and I like let it hang out for a second. And then I go in with the back of the tweezer. Sometimes my fingers too. Whatever works to get it on your face. Okay. That was actually like probably the best I've ever gotten it on. All I'm doing now is kind of pushing my lashes into the fake lash and pushing it more up so it's not like straight out. Okay, now the other one. Let's see if we can do it as well as that one because that was surprisingly easy. Nope, this one's like, these might be on their last leg, y'all. I've done one of these a few times. That's okay.
Not cool, man.
Alright. This one's gonna be stubborn. Just gonna sit here for a second. Okay, you really want to make sure you tuck in those corners because those are going to be the first thing that come up. Okay, now while we're letting those dry, I'm going to do lipstick. Now, like I said, with this eye, you can wear anything depending on how bold you want to go. I think I'm going to start out with a red lip just so y'all see the typical 50s look. And then I will show you what I would wear with it. But I'm using the Real Red. It's a boutique eyeliner. I picked it up from Sally's. It was like $2. But yeah, red lip liner. Now, the lipstick I'm going to use today is by ColourPop, and it is the color Bichette. Yeah, you heard me. But this is a bit of a deeper red, not like a real true, not as bright as the lip liner I have on. If you want like a real true red, I would recommend MAC Red, or like Ruby Woo, or Revlon makes a really nice one. I can't think of it. But those are more like true reds. But I kind of like the deeper brown reds, I guess. I don't know. You describe this color. What is this? Okay. Now we're going to clean up because Lord knows walking around the house look like this, you gonna look crazy. First trick, your best friend. It's weird and people look at you like you're crazy, but you see all of that on my finger? That would have ended up on my teeth. So do that, wipe it off, you're all good. And the second trick is this NYX Wonder Pencil in Light. Just around the outside eyelid. And kind of blend it out. It just makes your lipstick looks a lot more crisp, clean, like you know what you're doing. I keep wiping it on my towel because it's getting red lipstick on it, and that's what was around the outside of the lip line that I wanted, but if I go to do it again, it's going to smear red lip liner all over. Okay. Alright, so that is lip option number 1. I'm going to finish the makeup, and then I'll show you lip option number 2. But I go in and just very lightly kind of pulse it. Like I'm not even completely squeezing. I'm just making sure that mine are like attached to the false ones. And you don't want to squeeze too hard because fake eyelashes are going to curl really easy. And then you'll get kind of this weird like kink in them. Do you see that? I don't know what that is. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with some more mascara, whichever one you want. And I'm just going to top and bottom. Make that mascara face real cute. Okay, so there is your like 50s go-to makeup look. Now this is what I would wear if I'm not going out, I'm just going to the grocery store. This is what I would wear. I'm gonna take this off. Hold on, I'll be right back. I probably should have done the other lip option first, but YOLO. I have really pigmented lips to begin with, and this next lip color that I'm gonna do is kind of a nudie pink. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and the Kat Von D powder and just kind of especially because that red lipstick kind of stained, but works like magic. Okay. Now the lip liner that I'm going to use is, of course it's all rubbed off. It's from Sephora, and it's like one of their little mini lip liners. Does it even have a name on it? Native Nude. I can't show that to you. It's like completely rubbed off. But it's kind of like this gray toned neutral pink. I cannot describe colors. But yeah, I'm going to put that on. Overdraw again. I just like it because it's like the perfect color for you to overdraw and it not look completely obvious. Like, let's be for real. When you overdraw your lips, people know you ain't fooling nobody, but because I dream of bigger lips so bad, I do it anyways. You can make fun of me, that's fine, but this, I feel like, isn't so out there clown lip overdraw. Okay. And then the lipstick I'm going to use, it's just a little sample, but I think I'm going to go buy the full size because I really like this one. It's Urban Decay's Naked. There's the second lip option. And like I said, you can pair this with any lip color. I've done hot pink, I've done brown, I've done purple, like anything you want to wear. It's just up to you. But there you go, guys. I hope you liked it, and hopefully the next time I film, it will be a little less nervous and won't look so bad. But I hope y'all enjoyed it, and thanks, guys. See y'all later.